Hi everyone, this is Jamie Lim. Welcome to my Be the Peak Performer, Elevate to Your Full Potential video. If you like my dish sharing, to click onto the subscribe button and click the bell icon whenever there is a new video upload and help me to share to all your friends who benefit. Hello guys. Good day, good evening, everybody. Is anyone can hear my voice loud and clear? Give me a 1 in the chat room. So you guys can hear my voice loud and clear. Great. Okay, thank you everyone. And how are you guys doing today? Sunday today. I hope that you have a good rest, enjoying your great time. In terms of in our life, that a lot of the things that we would like to achieve, right? Okay, and let me share back my screen back. Okay, it would be great that I can share back my screen and then you guys can see. Okay, my name is Jamie Lim, and here this is the 3 platform that usually I share out a lot the Chinese metaphysics in terms of the Bazi, date selection, FengShui, and the Qimeng Dunjia, or sometimes have a very good time and a good hour, then I will be share out throughout in this 3 platform, which is in the Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. So normally that will be share out all those kind of the application that you can directly to apply on that based on what things that you would like to achieve, right? And then here you will see that there will be have a link. If you're not yet join into my either one of the group, feel free to scan the QR code or click the link at the below at the chat room here. All right. Okay, without waiting long, let's start for tonight. The one that I'm going to share about be the peak performer in our life. In any type of the aspect, right? Even though when we are young time, we always have this kind of the things that we wanted to be achieved in the certain of the performance. It's very often that your parents will be indirectly way to pressure you that in your result you must be get the best. At least that how you need to pass. After you get the result, and then your parents will expect that you get the grade A. Then after that you get the grade A, your parents will be expect you to get another higher score. Same goes to in our life in terms of right now, career, wealth, relationship, or health. Most of us, all of us, in any kind of the aspect in our life, we always wanted to become as our best ever with whatever that we wanted to achieve. Of course, that one person you cannot be just have to handle for because your timing 24 hours have a limited time, so that you have to segregate to allocate with a certain of the time that what you truly matter for you, then you achieve with your full potential, which is the one that I'm going to share about this topic tonight. So sometimes, right, not only that you wanted to get what you want, and secretly your inner self, you might be wanted to get the best ever versions that the result that you wanted to get, you want the expectation, the result is exceeded, and you wanted to be the result is like over your expectation. You want to be a great, you don't want to have an average. Oh, by the way, for you guys, if you from the Facebook friend here, if you are first time to join in here, click into the link that for the registration for the Zoom. So there will be the whole section will be conducted into the Zoom. All right, I see you in the Zoom. And with this, a lot of the times that what I say just now, right, you will see that you see career, wealth, health, and relationship in different level, in different stage or different age in our life. You always have a certain of the things that we will much more focus on. Isn't that true? It's either one of these 4, or maybe have the others miscellaneous things that you would like to achieve, or maybe you not only want to focus one, you want to have all. Right? So it's like example, like when you focus in your career, right? You not only wanted to focus your job, in the best way. You also want to your job that with your current position, you get the much more higher the position in so-called as a promotions. And because of that, you know that your increment will increase. And sometimes with your job scope that you handle, maybe it's over your job scope already. Secretly, you also wanted to, your boss also will increase your salary. You wanted to be optimize your level to become as a best performer. You wanted to become as the best person in your department or your organization. Example, just best employee award. Even though the title also smell nicer, correct or not? You can put into your CV there, or maybe some of the company, they are, whenever that you get the best employee award, sometimes the company will be award you by the money, or sometimes will be some trophy or some sort of like the certificate, or maybe they have some others, the so-called as a those training given to you, which is the only the one that you can attend this very precious training. So you feel like it's very, very worth because you are the best performer in your current organization. So a lot of the time that you are aiming for these kind of things. Not only that, if like, let's say it's not related about your career. Let's say you are doing your sales now. And example, like you are doing your financial related or real estate or trading, all these sort of things, right? Do you want to hit your sales target or not? You want, right? Because you know that the moment you hit the sales target, and then you will get the best employee award during the entire whole month. And after that, you consistency, few months continuously to get the best performance ever in your current job. Do you think that your grade itself, your status itself, it will be from the silver go to the next level? Correct or not? So a lot of times that all of us, we wanted to exceed with our target, or so-called as the best ever for us. So likewise that in terms of the relationship or health, it's the same. Why it's not the same? Of course, it's the same, right? Because relationship, sometimes that you wanted to spend much more quality time with someone that is very meaningful to you. Okay, and you don't want to just continuously just same old, same old. You wanted to have a much more better memory and keep on continuously to have a discount of the emotions, because the money cannot buy with all this kind of the very valuable relationship in our life. Same goes to our health. You don't want to, like right now you are very healthy, and sometimes what if the times that when we are fall sick, and then we will very, very treasure with our health. And from that moment, you feel like your health is very important, and you want to make sure that your body always in the healthy mood. Not only the physical, the internal also, you wanted to be your body is get healthy because you wanted to become as the best peak performance. True or not? So in terms of the Chinese metaphysics, right, there is an applications that used in the very, very ancient time in China. They like to use one application. Do you guys aware about this? What is that I'm going to talk about tonight? How to maintain it? Because like in terms of to maintain for career, our health, relationship, our wealth, all these sort of things, right? Of course that you will say that, I use my best effort to continue to work the best. But what if you have known, or you know some certain of the application can help you to improve even better or consistent basis, which is the one that I'm going to share about tonight, Shimandunja. Because in Shimandunja, in the very classic and in very, very ancient time, normally they use the Shimandunja to fight, to win the battle, to win the kingdom, to win the whole war. Because with whatever that, maybe I know that maybe some of you already heard about the Chimandunja, even though you watched those movie. I know that. Okay, but Chimandunja is really does exist in the very few thousand years ago, So why until now people is still very concerned about this Chimandunja? Why now the Chimandunja people are getting much more fascinated and wanted to learn more. Why? What is so good about the Chimanunja? For some of you guys that if let's say you are the first time to get to know this Chimanunja, not to worry, I will give you some basic introduction. Okay, not to worry. Not so afraid that with the Chinese word, okay, just Chimanunja. I will explain. Okay. With the Chimanunja, actually, is this. Basically, it's these two things, the door and the trophy. So it's called it as the mystical door hidden jar. So like, let's say when we talk about this one, it's very important that this door is always important. This so-called as the king is the jia. Jia is the king. And this door is the mystical door. It's the main key with the Chimandunja. What does it mean? Okay, let me to explain. This mystical is called qi. It's not qi, you know. In Chinese, there will have a one word. It's called qi. I'm not talking about the qi. I'm talking about now is this qi. Okay, a bit like Mandarin lesson. Okay, this is a qi. Okay, I'm not talking about this. This is the energy. This is the number one is talking about the energy. I'm talking about the qi. Qi Mentunjia, qi. This qi is represent that it's very rare. It's unusual. That's why people feel like it's mystical, because it's like out of their understanding, they found that this is very mystical. So what is the mystical? Because this door is represent the whole Chimandunja with the 8 door. The 8 door, each door is have a different thing. And with the door itself, it has a different component from the Chimandunja in the chart. There will have a several type of the chart in the Chimandunja. So basically, in generally, door itself in Chimandunja is represent the actions to be taken or not to be taken. Whether you want to take action or not to take action. This is represent with the door itself. But what about this? I'm finished talking about this door already. What about this? Just now I just mentioned about this one is a Jia, right? Jia is a king. Why is so important? Because the whole concept is we want to protect this Jia. That's why that always, whenever that you do the Chimandunja, always will hide this Jia to protect the Jia, to avoid the enemy come to attack this king. Imagine that one of the kingdom, the Jia is get killed, meaning the king is get killed. What will be happen the whole kingdom? When we watch a lot of those the classic movie, when the country or the kingdom does not have a king, what will be happen? The whole Chimandunja is not as it already, because the king is not there. So no matter what, in the Chimandunja, people wanted to protect this king as called Jia. Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay, this one is really ancient, the classic, that you will see that this is really referred to the Jia because it's a king, like just now I mentioned. In modern day, what we represent with the Jia, this one is a classic. We wanted to be protect the Jia. So sometimes you will see that when you play the chess, right, you will see that no matter what, you have to protect the king, right? It's the same concept. In the modern days, what does it represent with the Chimandunja? This is applied to the Jia is your boss, your leader, or someone is very, very in power and important in your organization or in your society or in your country or in your network. So this Jia is represented as the king. We call it as a king. Okay. And no matter what, in the Chimendunja, we have to protect the king. So that's why they always the king, the door itself will be trying the best or to hide the king. So if let's say the king meet that very huge enemy, the big enemy, then the whole game is game over. Okay, so some of you might be wondering why we need to learn this, why we need to know about this Chimendunja in our modern days. Why is so important, and why people is getting much more fascinated and wanted to know more and wanted to learn more about all this. Why? Think about this. A lot of the time in our life, right, we are doing our best. We're working very, very hard. Without doubt, tap yourself. You survive. You work very, very hard. You put your best effort, 200% effort in your work or in your current life with whatever that you are doing right now to achieve your goal. Correct or not? So with all these kind of things, right, you wanted to achieve your goal, you wanted to accomplish with the certain things, despite that just now I mentioned about can be your career, your wealth, your health, your relationship, and so on. You wanted to achieve with something, and as the best performer, to multiply way much more even better, to get the best result on it with whatever that you wanted to achieve on. Correct or not? So by having a discount of the wanted to be achieved with the goal, and if you know the Chimendunja, and you know that how to see and how to make use on the discount, the hidden talent that we are inborn, or sometimes that from the Chimendunja, we can know that what sort of the hidden things that we can't see, what sort of things that you wanted can be help you to see even better, or help you to achieve even faster the way. Example, you wanted to get your current positions right now better than your boss. Don't tell me that just a few months it can be accomplished to certain things, right? Unless you have a certain of the month, you achieve it something and then you show the result to your boss. After that, you negotiate to get much more better promotion with your boss. Isn't that this is much more the strategy? So this is a Chimendunja to help you to achieve with a certain goal, to exceed your certain goal, to become as the peak performer in different type of the aspect in your life. This is what we can use for the Chimendunja. Not only that, in the Chinese metaphysics, right, you know that a lot of have there will be have a lot of the different kind of system. Okay, so Chinese metaphysics, like let's say we wanted to know the external environment. By knowing this kind of the energy in our environment, it will affect our life. Isn't that true? Some just like example, if let's say your house or your condo, your current apartment is next to it is a very busy highway road. Every time a lot of the car is passed over, do you feel like have a noise pollution or not? Or sometimes you feel like very dusty and very noisy, you cannot sleep. Do you feel good or not? I know that it's like doesn't matter, but for the long period of time, can you take it or not? This kind of the external environment, will you feel good? So in the Chimendunja, actually there will have a different sort of the application that to understand our external environment and also can make use on our best benefit. At the same time, we also can help by using the Chimendunja to help us to move forward as the peak as the peak performer. So like if you know that about all these kind of things, right? I know that in the Chimendunja they will have a very different kind of system. So this is the why I wanted to share about this. This is the environmental. Okay, the chi energy can't see, but then in a long run you will see that. And if you know that by using the Chimendunja just to cater the external environment, basically you know how to make use of the entire environment as your own benefit. It's not FengShui, it's the Chimen, by using the Chimen. So this is the key to peak performance that I would like to share tonight. All right. So with this, actually there's so many kind of the system in the Chimendunja that we can use, So I just pick up with this point and let's to share to you guys for tonight. There will be have a 3 summary that I'm going to share to learn something about the Chimen, and then you will know that how to make use on this Chimen to our own benefit. Sometimes that you can immediately to apply it and help you to sharpen your path to go to become as a peak performer. Okay, you guys ready? Give me a double 3 in the chat. You guys ready? For the Facebook friend here, if you are first time or you just join in into my this Facebook live, okay, remember click into the link there. There will be have a registration for the Zoom link there. So from there you will see that to join in to the whole section that I'm going to share tonight, right? So the first key. Before that, I want to ask you guys, are you keen to know about that how to pursue your wealth or not? It's very often enough the universal question is like, I want everything good. Have you heard people always say like that? I want everything all good lah. Then you say how good? You say everything good. And when the moment you say that you ask the person to describe further, the person finally will say that I want to get more money. When the moment you say, you ask further, how much you want? The person always say that, oh, everything. I want everything. How much? The money itself, right? It can be single digit, can be a double digit, have so many digit, So sometimes in the Chimendunja, one thing is, the keyword is you need to be more specific. Okay. The first topic that I'm going to share about this, pursuit of wealth. In the current time, right, a lot of the people much more focused on the wealth already, because the wealth is included our cash in hand, our saving account, our various type of the asset in our car based on our property or based on our interest, that how much that we can gain back, all sort of things, all these sort of things, right? By you wanted to get more money and you wanted to get the peak performer, in the treatment Dujjal, we have a power of to help you to see further the future as the plan, so that you know that what sort of the future plan, or what sort of the current strategy, or what sort of the actions that you can do now, or in order for you to achieve your goal, right? So example, let's say for the Alex, just one of the people, okay, he wanted to get more wealth. He said that, okay, I have a wealth concern. I want to get more wealth, because of Alex wanted to know how to increase his monthly sales at the moment, at least from 20 to 30%, based on what he is earning now. Let's say, because Alex said that I have no idea, because imagine that Alex have no Chimendunja background. He just wanted to how to see it. Somehow you know the Chimen already. Okay, how do you able to help this person, Alex? Because he just wanted to how to increase his monthly sales by increasing 20 to 30% based on what he is earning now. So he also wanted to know which area he need to focus, because when you wanted to increase with something, you always will know that what kind of the things that you are lacking of. From there, you can strengthen, correct or not? It's like yin and yang is a balance. So it can be also that, is it because of Alex, lack of the opportunity given, to lack of to meet up to the right client, or maybe because of the Alex have a not much more, have a proper knowledge skill by knowing his current sales product. Maybe he need to learn more about this, or maybe the way that he need to increase Alex more soft skill in this kind of certain things. Or maybe because of the Alex is shy, he feel like very introvert, and then he very hard to express out the feeling, especially that he wanted to increase his sales. but the sales target is given by the boss, and he wanted to increase, and he know that if he's increased, and his salary will be increased also. Or by using the achievement also can see that whether Alex is have a courage or not, all this sort of thing. So wanted to know that what's stopping Alex to achieve his wealth. Okay, and how can we identify that? What sort of the action that Alex can do in terms of he can achieve his goal, right? So okay, let me share about. You guys can see the chart, right? Okay, so this is the chart. So from here, from the left side here, as you can see, there will be have the year. Hang on, yeah. Okay, there will be have a year, month, day, and hour. Right now, we wanted to know Alex. Where is Alex? Hey, this is okay. Sorry. Previous chart. Go back. Yeah, this one. This is the first chart. This one, year, month, day, and hour. Okay, Alex wanted to know how to increase his sales by 20 to 30%. So right now, we base on this hour chart, we plot, and then we know that day is represent Alex. Okay, Alex. So as you can see here is a sing. Okay, so for sing, we look for the where is the sing. Okay, just to based on the quick introduction, how to read this chart. As you can see, this will be have a southeast, south, southwest, west, northwest, north, northeast, and east. You can see my circle. So from here, we will know that where is the location, where is the directions, right? So with this sing, right now we only focus on the top. Where is the sing? Look, search, help me search. Where is the sing? It's here. Okay, this is not right. So right now we know that sing is here. That means that Alex is here. Okay, why is Alex is here? Because we base on the day itself. When the moment we see the sing, it can be any the other the stamp, but based on this hour chart, this is one of the achievement, the chart, our chart, that we will see that the sing is the Alex. We know that currently, where is the Alex location right now? Where is his standpoint, his current situation? Okay, so the question, remember just now we say that Alex wanted to know how to increase his sales by 20%. Okay. Okay, let me to drop remove this a bit messy. In case that you were asking, hey, how come the bottom also got sing? Don't care, just focus on the top. Just focus on the top where there is a sing there. Do focus, this one is the top, top stamp. We don't care the bottom stamp. This is the bottom stamp. We focus on the top stamp now. Okay, so this is the Alex. So actually, Shimana is very useful, you know. We can know that how was the Alex situation right now? How was his currently, how he's feel now? How's Alex feeling now? Okay, so now we know that Alex box is in the north. So right now, Alex is in the very stressful situation. Why? Because it's a fear. He's a very anxiety and very worried about his current work now. And because of that, from the highest management, the decisions. Why? Later on, I will show you why. But right now, we focus on the Alex now. And we know that Alex is in the higher position. He's in the one of the top management people. It can be the team lead or can be as the leader or management in current company. But then he is very stressful because it's a fear door is here. He's very frustration. He's frustrated because of he feel like he wanted to get the support, but he feel like no people to support in the current moment by helping his sales increase. Okay, so how we see that is because you see from the top management that we can see is a hard star here. So normally hard star is a represent that the highest management. So that means that he's a current environment. That's why he is working right now. He's a one of the leader. He's a one of the management people. Okay, but fear is like just now I say is a very stressful. And then chief, he is very high position right now. And also it can be represent that he can have a nobleman or highest management support like him, back him up, but he is very stressful. Okay, he's stressful because he can't see that, he cannot feel that someone is supporting. But if you know enough the Chimendunja, they will have the green dragon return. One of the sharing in my previous sections, I've shared about the green dragon return. What is the meaning for that? Right now, from here, we can see that this currently, Alex have the green dragon with him. Meaning that the situation that what he is worried actually is not so much need to be worried because there is some magic power is with him. He can make use on that. Okay, magic power is what? Means that there is to have some force to support him to turn the negative that what he is facing right now, turn into the positive, into his own favor, which is that he wanted to gain and increase by 20 to 30% of his sales. Okay, now we finished talk about the north side. And where is the sales? We look for this Earth. Okay, with this Earth, Yang Earth is represent sales. So Alex wanted to improve his monthly sales by increasing the 20 to 30%, right? So right now, if you know that, guys, tell me, North is represent what element? Type me into the chat room. North is represent is what element? Yes, water. And money, his sales right now is in the southeast. So southeast is what element? Okay, great. You guys are great. So isn't that is he need to be produced out, he need to give his effort, and then he need to effort his timing, all this kind of thing, he is possible to get the sales? Yes or no? Guys, the more you practice, the more you master in the achievement. Come together, type into the chat room. Yes, possible. Because we can see that this is the Earth in here. And then we can see that the relationship, right, is like the cash in the southeast. So that means that he himself, he need to put a lot of the effort, his timing, and then to achieve what he want. If not, then he do nothing. Also, he will not get it because it's like he do nothing. Okay, you got it? By understand the relationship, in order to increase his sales, right? Now we read more, read more. What happened in the southeast, right? Right now we can see that will have a harmony. In terms of for you guys, if let's say you are first time to got to know this, deities itself is a one of the hidden force that is with you. So with the harmony, that means that it's a joint venture partnership. So in order for Alex to achieve his sales, Alex need to do some collaboration with someone, right? He need to collaborate within the different department, who is the sales team, and then get to know about what is the right strategy for him. Right now is we know that Alex cannot do alone in this case in order for him to achieve his wealth. Alex must work together with other people. So this is another layer of the information. See, the Chiman Donja can tell you like this one, you know, it will be tell you you cannot work alone. You need to work with the other people. Of course, that if you see the other deities itself, let's say you see the other deity, it will be the different story. But from here right now, we can see that Alex, whenever you see the harmony, that means that he need to collaborate with other people. Not only that, the best also that, do you see the life door? Remember earlier on, mystical door? The life door is one of the best door in the Chimendunja. Some more together with the cash, with the money. Isn't that is very, very good box for Alex based on this chart, because that Alex will have a very good opportunity to have the collaboration, or maybe himself can do own business by increasing his sales or doing the side gig or so on. But right now we go back to here, focus on here. Joy having the collaboration to work together with the other people by have the profit at the same time also have a cash. Because it's very important that whenever, if you see when you do your own Chiman forecast, if you see the Earth together with the life door, is very, very good already. But of course, you need to see the combination. But this is one of the key things that we can see is potential, is possible that he can achieve. Well, you will say that what type of the business? Because his life door is governed by the business, right? Life door is governed by the business. So you will say that what type of the business or what sort of the things that in order for him to increase his sales. Well, do you see this disruptor? Disruptors means that it's like the sportsman or very competitive, or this kind of can be like those the wearing those sport equipment or the racing, all this kind of the equipment is possible as the business for him. Because especially that we know that we go back to the north, we know that Alex have the higher management experience because chief with him and someone with the heart star. He have a discount of the business in terms of the business skill, management skill. He know how to operate. If let's say Alex wanted to do the own business, he can focus on this as because he have a discount the consultancy, the advisory experience to start out as the entrepreneur. Okay, and also that Alex can whether or not Alex can increase his 20% or not. Well, it's possible because we can see that this cone is a DE. Right now, it's not possible. It's not happening now because Alex is not yet start. But it's possible because Alex say that he wanted to increase his 20% to 30%. You see the big two is possible, but it's not yet happened. What will be happen that if you see further with this chart, do you notice that northwest is a death door, and there will have a linkage with the Alex? That means is what? If let's say that Alex is very stressful, we don't know what happened for the Alex is stressful. Alex stress is because his current company potential to have some downsizing, or some the management have some decision making and then wanted to be cut off something, cut off the people because it's a death door. So what if Alex know this Chiman chart and then he can see the potential already? What will be happen to the current company, even though he is in the high position right now, and then he looking for another opportunity. So it's possible that he can come up to do his own business. But it's not yet because it's a DE now, double DE. By when? You will say that by when? Can be things that will be happen. Well, from here, southeast, we can see that this is a possible around the April or May in this year. Or if let's say this event not yet take place, it could be during October or November. So that means that Alex need to plan something to back up for his current the position right now, whether he wanted to change to a different department or what. But based on this chart, he said that he wanted to increase his sales. But based on this chart, it's a much more reading for him. It's not only that he wanted to increase the sales, he's a much more potentially what happened to the current company and what happened that if he is taking the leaps of faith to become as the boss. So we can see that there will have a hidden danger, you know. Hidden danger is because it's a death door from the higher management. Why? Nine Heaven. Nine Heaven is from the overseas, maybe from his current the overseas HQ company, they will have some retrenchment. Located in where? Possible is northwest. His current company, they have some decision making. So want to restructure. And because of that restructure, it could be happen for his current department right now because they will have a linkage. How to see the linkage? There will have a sink here and then there will have a bottom in the sink here. Do you see that? So from this Schumann chart, we will know that what happening from the background, even though maybe your management people is like on the C-level or the stakeholder not yet tell Alex, but from this Schumann chart, we're able to know. Yes, I know that it's like in our in the career work, you can see even more. What is the potential? What is the current action? Of course, you can, Alex don't want to take action, also can. Wait, it's happened, but they will be too late. If let's say right now he can do some preparation, he already know what is happening. He can do some backup. At least when there's has some management announcement to release to everyone, Alex will not surprise because he can see more things by using just a one Schumann reading. Okay, interesting. Wanted to know another chart. If you have any question, you can type into the chat room. Okay, moving on. Let me share the next example. This is the second example. The second example. Okay, same question. Alex want to increase his sales. Based on this chart, tell me, did Alex can get his increasing for the sales or not by 20 to 30%? Yes or no? Type into the chart. No worry. If you first time you got to you just join in, it's okay. I will guide you one by one. But for some of you, do you think that Alex can get? Why? I saw some of you reply say yes. Yes means that Alex can get the sales increase. Unlikely for now. Yeah, you saw something, right? Because this is a full yin chart. Normally, generally, people will say that full yin, it will be nothing will be happen. Things will not whatever the effort you do now, it will not have some changes or what. It's like nothing happened. So the key word is be patient. Next thing is how to know it's a full yin. For Facebook friend here, if you wanted to join, there will have a Zoom link that click to the Zoom link there to join to the whole section for the tonight. We are talking about the achievement, right? The full yin means that if let's say the stem, the top stem and the bottom stem is the same, is the full yin. This is one criteria. The second one also that if you see that all the star, the arrangement is the same. It's go back to their own home place. It's also called full yin or easy one. whenever you see the hero on the top and you see the grass star at the bottom, this is the Fu Yin chart shortcut. Door itself, whenever you see scenery door, shortcut way, right now I'm teaching you guys to read the shortcut way. The scenery door on the top, which means located in the south, at the bottom, north, is a rest door. That means that it's a full Fu Yin chart. So that means that currently Alex is not possible to achieve his sales by increasing the 20 to 30%. Just by one glance at that, generally you know that it will unlikely right now will be able to achieve that, but it's taking time. Why it says so is right. Okay, let me to draw remove the. But we can read further, you know, Fu Yin chart doesn't mean that you no need to do anything, but at least you can do some preparation. But patience is the key in order for you to achieve, in order for Alex to achieve, because Alex's question is like, he wanted to increase his sales by 20 to 30%. So right now we can see that based on the chart, this Jia-Yin, the Jia-Yin actually is, we can look for this stem, Hui. Okay, Yin water. So where is the Yin water? Remember earlier on I mentioned about look for the top stem, the Yin water on the top. So from here, we will know that the Yin water on the top, what we can do for Alex. Alex's current situation right now. Tell me, what happened to the Alex now, current situation? Type me into the chat room. Just now we just learned one of the keywords. Look at the door. Death door, right? So something is happening to the Alex. Means that something, it will be end soon. Or maybe he already have some decisions. He already decide something, wanted to end. He have some sort of like making his mind, he wanted to end something. Or when he don't want to end something, something is going to end to Alex. So basically in the achievement forecast, we don't like to see the death door. Alex right now is located in the southwest. Alex is here. Okay, now looking further, why we don't like to see the death door? Because his death door is like really end something and then you need to start something new. So it depends on how do you look for that. In the current moment that he's talking about that he wanted to increase some things, right? So it's like here, death door is not possible, or currently that he is like he need to, whatever that he's doing right now, he need to stop because it doesn't benefit at all that he would like to achieve with the something. Look further, his current situation in the green star. Green star meaning is what? Green star is represent that is the management office. Maybe it's like Alex is doing this kind of preparation, strategy planning that might be affect with the current future that he's a current role now. Okay, or maybe there will be have some. You see, there's a 9 heaven there. Is something far away? His company will have some reallocate the resources, and then because of that, it will be affect his current role now. That what he is doing right now. He might be already know something because he know that it's a death door already. I know that you will see that the DE here together with the horse star. Hold on first, one by one. Right now we're talking about the green star. The green star meaning that his current whatever that his role now, it could be readjusted, or maybe his current job title maybe is right now is a manager role because it's a green star. A lot of things that he need to manage and plan. And with that, maybe he no longer just need to do one job, he have to do the other operation job that which is he not used to do before. That means that he cannot do one job already. He have to handle with a few different type of the job or different type of the role. Some more with the double Kui, double yin water. Whenever we see that the double yin water, that means that the people who are very feeling emotional or current office a bit more jealousy or have a petty people, lack of motivation because people very gloomy. They don't want to have they already know company have some restructures or company have some readjustment for the resource allocation. Maybe two departments join together and there will be have a redundancy, right? Whenever there's a redundancy, there will be have someone have to leave. Isn't that the Kui is one of the represent people feeling down now? With the double Yi wood, as you can see, double Yi wood is means what? Means that someone that is trying to influence, to want to have a tie up the very good relationship with the other people and then to maintain the current job. And it can be also that these people that there will be have a bunch of the group people wanted to be have a negotiations is ongoing, how to discuss that with the current position right now that he is doing or she is doing right now, how to move forward with the current the potential the joint venture or something like that, because the resource reallocation already. Now with the horse star together with the DE, that means it will be nullified, meaning that it will be gone. It could be very fast happening, even though it's a full yin. Roughly by when? It's about 1.5 months or around July or August in 2022, something will happen in Alex's workplace. So if let's say Alex do nothing, is really have his current job will be get affected because it's a death door. Now, looking forward, we wanted to go back to the pure question, initial question. It's not pure question, initial question that he wanted to increase his sales, right? So where is he? Where is the okay, it's in here, northwest. Just now we mentioned about the sales, right? So sales together with the open door, isn't that is a great door? It means that someone with the heart star. Okay, now we look and read the northwest chart. So with the Wu Earth, right, double Wu Earth, that means that it's a potential that is possible he will get the money. But what does it mean? That when we see the leadership is the heart star. Something to end, possible or not? Something to end. The open door is the new opportunity, the new career for Alex. Alex can potentially to look for the new job. Because the chart is up, the achievement sometimes will not only give you the one answer, it can be have so many answers. It's not only by knowing this, some things the hidden, the message also you can pick it up by reading this chart. This is a second chart. So from here, that means that what can Alex do by increasing his potentially, you already know that his current job is not secure already. So the chart is telling that why not to look for another opportunity, the job opportunity, new career, which is the job is allowed Alex to have the to make more decision making, to get the higher positions as what he is now. Maybe right now he is a manager. When he's the next job, he get the as the senior manager and so on, because it's a hard start there. Okay. Now with the snake means that from here, that means that possible that he can look for this kind of the job industry, like the video or the movie industry, or the performance, the industry, entertainment, or real estate, or the agriculture, all these sort of things, potentially that he would be able to get the job. Because you see the relationship, southwest is earth, right? And is produced to the metal. Northwest is metal. So what Alex can do now? By knowing this, what Alex can do? The chart, remember earlier on, the chart is a tell that Alex is a full in chart. But secretly, Alex actually can do the back out to do some backup. He can start to, right now is a March. He can start to sharpen his leadership, his management skill now to prepare his next job. Interesting, huh? And by when he will get? Do you know that? Or do you guys wanted to know how to see? Or you guys will know? Tell me, type into the chat room. Practice time. Okay. This is the, do you see the gray color here? This is the estimate, yes, around October and November, correct. So that means that around, roughly around by September plus and minus like that, right? He can start to aware about this already, about the opportunity come to him. Maybe someone is talking about the job related, that which is the snake just now, I mentioned about the real estate, the agriculture, or those movie industry, or the video, or the games, all those sort of the industry, right? Or maybe when the moment he opened the LinkedIn or so on, he saw some sort of like this kind of posting, then this is the hints that he should start to look for the job already. Or maybe someone to talk to him. He need to be aware about this kind of opportunity already. But the hints, the chart already give the hints by when, which means that it's October and November. Around by September, he roughly will know already, have a discount the hints. Okay? And he can start to look for this kind of opportunity. From here, the chart is a say that Boolean chart maybe is like the company already has some decision. So that no point that he, based on his question, he wanted to increase his sales, right? Then the chart actually is telling more further the current company situation right now. Well, he still can continue to look for by increasing his sales by the 20 to 30%. All right. But the choice say that do nothing. And what happened for his job? His next salary, how much he can ask for based on what he is earning around. What is the expected salary that he can ask for his next job? Do you see the big 7 here? So in his next job, when he fill in, or people asking, the agent ask him the expected salary, must be have a related starting with the 7 based on what he is earning now. See, this is the one of the example. Maybe 7% increase. Yes, possible 7% increase. Either the 7% increase or the starting from the 7. Yes, correct. You got it. Achievement to jet, that's what we have by knowing all this sort of thing, we know that's why it's happening, you know. So sometimes right now that you are very stressful and then you know what, not sure what going on to your current company, right? If you know the achievement, you can plot the chart. The achievement will tell you everything. But of course, based on your specific question, but achievement will tell you even more. So we always go back to the first question, your real question, what you truly want. You write down. whenever that you do this kind of the achievement foresight, right, always the best practice is to write down. Whenever that you write down already, your question cannot be changed. So you cannot treat yourself. They say that, I don't like this outcome. I don't like this result. I want to change. No. The universe, the achievement tell you this. This is the answer for you. Okay. Wanted to practice more? Okay. Show you another chart. This one. The another chart, this one, like also is the same. Same like we don't want to Alex already. We call it as the Sammy. Sammy wanted to increase his company revenue based on this chart. So we can see that Sammy wanted to increase his her current revenue. Now we define it. Where is the Sammy? Sammy location is where? Sammy location is located in the southwest. Why? Because of we can see that we do the basic one, okay? Sammy is here. So this is a Sammy located in the southwest. And she wanted to increase her sales. Right now, we just based on this chart, we can see that Sammy current situation. So current situation is a Sammy encounters some internal, some hidden problems, things that stuck. She don't know how to solve it. How to see this is because we can see the delusion door here. Delusion is like something is like stop, cannot move, stuck already. So the air, the water cannot flow, so stuck, blocking already. And from here, she is worried. She worried about her effort is not get recognized because her mind, this the grass side is water, right? The water is like she worried. She just actually it's an unnecessary worry. She just worried that her effort that she put on company does not to recognize, and someone is not seeing her stay put, whatever, all this thing that she put on. But what kind of strategy that he can use? The thing is, with knowing that what kind of strategy, like she need to know how to manage the resources. Because it's a grass star is an entrepreneur. So it could be that Sammy, maybe if let's say when the moment you read this chart, right, you can ask further with the Sammy. Ask Sammy, hey, are you working or not? As you're having her own business. From here, you can see that she possibility that she is the businesswoman because it's a grass star there. And then because of she don't know how to manage the resources, and then she wanted to gather more discounted, because right now we are talking about that she wanted to increase her revenue for the company. What sort of the strategy that can help her to increase? So from here is we can see that the green dragon here also got the nobleman also support, right? And also there will have a chief here. So possible that she can manage all those sort of the resources and also gather the people together to have the sort of a discussion how to make the revenue even better for the current company. And before she come up with the final decision, with the final strategy, what sort of the idea, much more better way to increase company revenue. Remember that the green dragon and the xiangzhuo, this one is the one type of the formation that is very it means that it's a helpful people is there, someone to be able to give her very good advice or better the strategy. By having that, she can help to more opportunity to increase the outcome that she want by increasing her revenue. Now, looking forward, we look back for the Wu Earth. So from the Wu Earth is located in the southeast. So tell me, what is the relationship with the southeast together with the Sammy location right now in the southwest? Is it possible that Sammy can get the revenue? Yes or no? Type into the chat room. Do you see the relationship? Southeast is wood and southwest is earth, counter hard. Yes. Basically, it's not possible. It's very hard for Sammy to do to get the profit, the revenue, because it's counter. Some more is counter directly, you know. So basically, in generally, the achievement will tell you it's not possible to get it. But in the another layer right now, we are doing another onion, peeling onion, another layer, how to make use the achievement to make for our own favor. Achievement will guide us. Okay. So from here, as you can see right now is a DE. So it's also not possible. So with what Sammy wanted, is not possible. And some more, money may not come to Sammy. And right now, Sammy also facing the blockage. So they have so many things that Sammy need to focus on and need to solve and need to find the solution. Find the solution because of the blockage itself in the delusion in the Southwest. And also, she need to have the strategy with her business idea. She need this in terms of by increasing her company revenue. So what she need to do? Do you see that the South, if let's say she do something, she have some action in the South, do you think that she can get the money? She can get this revenue? Possible, right? Because Southeast produce to the wood produce fire, and fire produce earth. So possible. The solution, the achievement will give the solution is by using the South. So right now we look for the South. What can she do? By using the South, she need to do what? She need to harness the sales team. Now, based on the current, look for the sales team and then having a discussion, what sort of the current, the skill set that current the team having right now, and maybe they need to attend some sort of the training and so on, or maybe the team itself to need to analyze and plan how to improve her sales, or in terms of what sort of the strategy that to improve her current sales, what is the current the market needs now, because you see the hard stuff again. So some things that you need to be sharpen up the management, the sales management skill or sales skill, all sort of things. And she need to gather the team. Like just now we already go through the Southwest. Something that she need to be harnessed on, which is she need to gather all the team, having a brainstorming. After that, also that the target person or the target group, who is the sales team people, come discuss how to increase the current the company the revenue. From that, Sammy can do the final decision based on that, which one that is a best practice or best effort that based on the current company can help to increase the sales. Okay, and also that whether or not, because let's say that just now you say that want to increase what? Increase the 20%, right? 20% possible because we can see the big two in the South. Okay, and the best thing also that from this Shimandunja, right? One of the benefit by using the Shimandunja, we can see the optional way, like by using the South. And where else? Where is the target, the sales, the people to increase her sales? Where? We can see it's located in the South, right? So that means that based on her current the location right now, she can target where is her South location, where is this group of people. Okay, or example, like right now you are in the KL right now, Kuala Lumpur, and where is the South? Johor or Singapore. So you can Sammy can target this group of people, this direction of the people, because it's the ninth heaven. So that means that it's not in the KL. It must be the outside. It can be outside the state or outside from the country, as long as it's the south. So the chairman already give the hints that she can do this. And also that important thing is because it's a hard star, Semi need to understand the market needs, need to do more about the product branding, and also need to have more campaign because it's a go to the overseas already, right? So people wanted to know that who are these people. So of course, Semi need to do the more to the branding, her product selling, and also to understand that what is the truly need, and have by having a more campaign and get to know more people about knowing their own product. So it's possible by increasing 20%. Yep. So for the Facebook friend here, click into the Zoom link there. Okay, I see you guys later. Yeah, I'm going to end the Zoom, end the Facebook here. Guys, do you think that Chimandunja is very useful? Because it's not only give you the one sort of the solution, it's give you the multiple way. It's like very optical, different kind of the lens. It can help you to see further. How can the Chimandunja to help you? Besides the gaining the foresight, right? Sometimes that we also wanted to know that what kind of the things that regardless that you are doing the career, business, or relationship, or focus more the relationship to improving your relationship, is no limit by using the Chimandunja. Chimandunja can help you in all this kind of the aspect in your life. Actually, there's a many more the application that Chimandunja can help us, you know. So the second topic that I'm going to share about this, the power of super learning by using the Chimandunja. Because just now we can see just a 3 example already can tell you the Chimandunja can so much information to telling you. Even though let's say no one telling you something, but you already on hand, you know what is exactly going on. You're in control. You wanted to become as the peak performers, right? This is the second point that I'm going to share, the power of the super learning. In our journey, when we go through the peak performance, right? Many times that you cannot just stick on the one side of the one skill, you know. You need to have others the knowledge. Do you notice that last 2 or 3 years ago that your whatever the experience that you have is not enough? You need to learn something. You need to pick up something, no matter what. Somehow you have a discount the urge, and then you aware about this. Even though you know that this kind of knowledge is zero experience for you, but by hook, by crook, you need to learn. You need to learn something to become as the best performer. Sometimes you will see that this person handle things very, very well, very easy peasy. But sometimes the other person handling might be need to take more time, take more effort to do things. By using the Chimandunja, we're able to help us by knowing that what sort of the skill or what sort of the experience is much more highly affinity for us, in order for us to become as the better when we come in terms of the learning process wise. When we wanted to learn something, you can know that sometimes you will know that it's not easy for me to learn. But what if Chimandunja tell you certain time is your affinity to learn something is much more easy peasy for you. Save your time. Example, you don't like to read the figure, or example, like you don't like to read the financial things, but somehow you know something. This year, the Chimandunja tell you, you have this opportunity to learn. Do you want to learn or not? Starting, of course, is like you feel very not very comfortable, but the more you do it, the Chimandunja, the energy, the force is with you. The force will help you to learn even better. Save your time in a nutshell. Because I have a different kind of the courses, I have a different kind of the skill, so much thing, even though your current company also offer you the internet training, don't know which one, right? or what sort of the things you need to improve in order to help us to excel with our current work or different kind of aspect in our life. So actually the time constraint is not possible for me to share all the sort of things. Okay, let me to focus on to the one or the two skill that you can learn, because like our timing is 24 hours. If you wanted to learn some things, right, it is either you pick up one skill or two skill in 1 year. Especially that you wanted to have some planning, especially right now it's a March, it's a still first quarter of the year, you still can plan something. Or you wanted to go through to the new industry right now, maybe you feel like, I want to get the second income or second the part-time, even though right now I already have my job, and you wanted to learn something. What sort of things, what sort of the new industry for you, and what sort of the new area that for you, even though that you know that zero knowledge is okay, it's all right. It's just that you wanted to get to using the Chimuntunja to help you, which industry or what area to have a strong affinity for you to in the particular year that help you to learn something much more easy and much more fun, much more enjoy. It's no need like last time when we are go to school time or go to the university time, we are dragging our body, go to school, and then our parents using the stick as like chasing us. Okay, learning is fun. Okay, let me share one of the example. Okay, let's say that we already using back just now the Chiman foresight. We use back the Alex example. We know that Alex need to increase his skill set, correct or not? He need to learn about the management skill. And what if he wanted to know what sort of the skill set he can learn in 2022? Because the skill set, the management is a one side, right? The management skill set, it can be have so many different kind of the various subject. How do we able to see that? And especially is like what sort of the things that help to excel to Alex in terms of increase, he become as a peak performer. Right. Example for this one, Alex Chiman Destiny Palace is located in the southeast. So we use the Chiman year chart to see. So this is a year Chiman year chart. So where is the southeast? So right now, then we can see that southeast is located in here. Okay, southeast is located. Southeast is located in the here, and we can see the grass star. Grass star means what? What can he learn? Because we know that he need to increase his management skill. Management skill can be so many kinds of management skill. So Chiman Dunja will tell you that exactly what is your opportunity and what is the in terms of your super learning in this year. What he can learn is learn the entrepreneurship management, learn the business skill, and knowing how to operate and run the business. Because as a boss, you cannot just always sit on top and then you not dirty your hand to understand entire the whole operation, right? You no need to become as an expert, but then as a boss, Alex need to know how the basic operation do. At least he need to practice something or he need to learn something. At least he need to know the basic layer. At the same time, trust style also means that he need to what? He need to expand his network, get to know more business people in terms of his current field. If let's say just now we based on the chart itself, right? Is a potential is like doing the discount the sportman or discount the gym stuff things, then maybe he can look for those people, the business people who are doing the discount of the sportman business. Maybe from there he can share the resources or he can share the information or joint venture. Remember earlier on there is a harmony there with the life door. So possible. Expand the network, and also that he need to learn the entrepreneurship management. By increasing, also need to learn the business related skill, operations, how to run the business. And also Alex need to learn about the thing out of the box. As also one of the extra tips, extra notes. How many of you, your Achievement Destiny Palace is located in the southeast? No one? Tell me a one. If your southeast, your Achievement Destiny is located in the southeast. Wow, okay. That means is what? You remember the glass star is a water star. And if let's say, in terms of Alex is doing, or your current job right now is doing this kind of the logistic trading or the tourism or the journalism, all this sort of thing will be benefit. So this is another layer. By knowing the management, by knowing the know how to do the business, at the same time that also if let's say your the business nature or your current job nature is doing this kind of the trading, logistic, shipment, all this sort of thing, you will be potentially will be the one of the, you are in line with this kind of the energy. So you will see that the money flow is there. But you need to think out of the box. So this year will be the great year for you if let's say you want to venture the new industry or the new area that you can learn and pick up. By knowing this skill set, at the same time, you know what sort of things that you need to go through, what's kind of the field, because they have a different type of the industry, right? So this is the one of the achievement can help us. Now moving on, the next one would be the great leap forward. So a lot of the times, right, we get to know the achievement foresight, and also we got to know what kind of the skill set or what type of the knowledge that we can learn, because to increase our affinity to learn in the particular year. In terms of, if not, then you skip this year already. Other than the year, you might be harder to learn. It's not saying that it's not possible. It's much more harder to learn. But what if you already know that, like let's say just now the grass star, you much more have an affinity to learn. So it's easy to pick up something and then easy to master something. Okay, this is the one that the third point that I'm going to share about, that you must always remember that you need to learn to take the actions. No action, no result. So you can talk until entire the whole thing, but then no action, you cannot see the result. This is the point that I'm going to share about that. If you wanted to become as a top sales or top employee of the year, or you wanted to become as a peak performer in any type of your area in your current aspect in your life right now, right? If isn't that you wanted to sit down and do nothing, or you wanted to take action? Remember back earlier on in the ancient time, Chiman Dunja is used for battle. So that means need to have some action. With the different kind of the action or different kind of the strategy, we're able to win the battle. Especially the most important thing is when the thing is against you and you don't know how to flip the situation. Let's say go back to the Alex. How to Alex get improvement? What is the next thing that he can do? What sort of the action that he can do? Right? We need to have some actions. We need to have some, always have some point to start to create some kind of like the momentum. Because we already know what strategy that she can know, he need to know. And also he also need to know that what is happening already and what sort of the action he need to take and what sort of the learning skill set he need to pick up. Now, the next one is the one, leap of forward, the actions. So from here, based on this day itself, this is achievement day, what he need to do? Alex need to back face southeast to learn something, to pick up the new skill, right? To pick up, to understand the business, the operation, and also to understand to how was the management in terms of the financial, all this sort of thing, how to manage the financial. So from here, Alex can use this day, which means 12 March 2022. Assistant star is learning star. Okay, from here, that you can see that she can learn. She need to learn about the business related subject, or open up or sign up, enroll the online courses for the business related subject, to all the entrepreneurship subject. Okay, and furthermore, how to read? The thing is here, right? So maybe the subject when he choose, maybe it's related about the business strategy together with the technology. Why? Because we know that the thing is a fire, right? Fire is what? Technology. How cannot be learning the traditional way with the business strategy already. So with the subject that he picked up on this day, learning related the business strategy together with the technology. Learning how to operate by using the computer, or learning to how to using the cloud, or using the hybrid, the platform, how to increase his business opportunity of the platform, all these sort of things he can learn. So basically the whole box, he can just backface southeast and start to learn all this. It's not only one day, you know. This is a day for him to start the momentum, to create the momentum to continuously to learn it, to increase this kind of the speed, the learning the skill, or start reading, or maybe he don't want to just in front of the computer. Reading the book also okay. Reading the book, or the relevant, all this sort of related the skill, or watching the video also related. Those online video, right? It's so easy. Okay. What about another thing? This one, 13th of March, Alex also can use. Because what we can see, wow, delusion door here. And then what can he do? And together with the ambassador star. So Alex can pick up some of the related the subject that he wanted to learn, related about the business financial management, because our ambassador star is there, business financial management, or how to read the profit and loss, or how to read the figure with those ledger, all sort of things, or how to read those figure that expenses, or how to invest even better, all sort of things. Or maybe he can do some research, or studying this kind of related subject. Again, what? Back face west, because the west is here. See, the achievement doing job will be tell you the different layer and different kind of aspect. So you can see that from the starting, from the Alex, that the point that he much more concerned, until that we can drill down what kind of the strategy that he will be can use it, and what is the potential things that will be going to happen, and what is the future thing that he can take on. If he don't want to take on, it's okay, but it will be remain as a chart that what he said. And furthermore, how to improve himself, become as a peak performer, because even though he leave his company already, and then he going to the new venture already, he also need to continue learning something. So from here, the achievement will not only tell you that by learning if there's one subject, very general, the very specifically to tell you what sort of things that you need to improve, just by reading with the chart like that just now I share. Yep. Do you guys want to learn more? Tell me more. That's one more chart I'm going to share. That is a practice time. No one? This is one of the practical also. Tell me more. Too shy, huh? Okay. For the Alex, let's say he have a very important meeting. Need to meet up. The meeting is take place because he need to bargain the best lowest price from the supplier. Example, if let's say that you are the management people, right now that you need to negotiate with somebody, you need to bargain the lowest price. So from there, you can gain the margin from there for the department, for the company to increase the revenue. So right now is Alex wanted to know which place to sit. Okay, based on this chart, this is the chart that you will see that from here, 6 March 2022. From here, tell me, if let's say you are Alex and somehow that you pick up this chart and then you're going to meet up with your supplier, need to bargain the lowest price. Lowest price, tell me which box you will use from number 1 until 8. It's the same goes that when your boss wanted to have a discussion with you, you need to know which one is your own benefit, right? If you know, you know. If you know the achievement, you can pull up the chart to get to know that which one is your own favorable. Basically, right now, I'm teaching you how to use immediately. If you know, actually, if you say that, because I received some of the private message, it's asking where to look for the software, right? Actually, it's have a lot of free software outside. You can Google it for achievement. So if let's say you go to the meeting, from here, tell me which box you will suggest based on the number is 1 until 8. Which number you will suggest that to Alex to use to go to having a meeting with the supplier by need to bargain the best lower price. No idea? Don't know how to choose? Come on, guess. Right now, it's not asker or outcome. It's just based on the purely the box itself, which box is favorable for Alex to use. Already give you the hints. Uh-oh, don't know. It's easy. So from here, you can see that which boxes will be much more easy for Alex benefit. I will choose number 1 because HS star, horse star, he want to bargain what? He want to bargain the lowest price what? With the hum door. In the classic ancient time, people use the hum door to go for the hunting the animal. They use the hunt door. And together with the ting and ping, it will be one of the great formula, right? In the Chipendunja. And the Red Phoenix. So obviously Alex needs to talk and also need to very aggressively and also very initiative to talk with the supplier in order to get the money, the price that he wants with the supplier. Compare with other boxes. Do you see that delusion? Delusion is what? Delusion is a hiding. So it's like example, right? You're hiding already, no one to see you already. Do you want that? No, right? So overall compare from the 1, 2, 3 until 8. Among all these box, southeast is better. You guys is still guessing? Or you get it clear? Because ting a ping is always yi ping ting. Yi ping ting is always is good. Whenever you see the box like that, and also with the hum dog, meet the purpose. Alex can use. How to use? Well, that's one. If let's say this is the meeting room, Alex need to know that where is the direction for the southeast. Put the compass on top of the table. Of course, it's not the physical, but it's like imagine that you can use the compass and track where is the southeast. This is just an example by using the 24 mountain. And then from here, you will see that where is the southeast. So from here, you can see that the southeast is located as what I'm drawing here. There will have a 2 track, 1 and 2. Do you think that this track can use? Yes, can use, but need to adjust, because if this track pointing to this direction, that means that Alex is going to the delusion, because south is the delusion door. Alex, what to do? What he need to do? Adjust the chair back face southeast. Need to adjust a bit. It's simple. I know it is simple, because it's a very practical way that how to make use on the achievement into your own framework, become as the peak performer. If Alex will not adjust the chair, either 1 or 2, if let's say someone is already sit here, number 1, then Alex have to sit on number 2, right? Alex have to adjust the seat back face southeast a bit, turn a bit. So you got it. For Chiman Doja, actually, it will have a lot of the different kind of the technique. Basically, they have so many things that can apply and to make use on our own favorable. Even though you know that your bazi is clash of certain things, if you know the Chiman will help you to nullify. Chiman will help you to mitigate something based on what you truly want. As a result, become as the extraordinary peak performer. Right? I hope you like my dish sharing today. You can see that how was the Chiman Dunja can help us to improve our life and can help us to sharpen ourselves to become as a peak performer. Remember, focus your own self just to do your best ever. Wait no more. Be the best version for yourself. Especially right now in the turbulence situation right now, a lot of things is uncertainties, right? Chiman is one of the best tools in the Chinese metaphysics, can help you. Okay. Right. Let me see. You see the chat room. So far, we have learned about the Chiman foresight and also know how to make use on the current situation and the super learning. Remember how to make use on the situation and also how to go to the meeting, attend the meeting, how to into your best benefit. Actually, there's so many different type of the way by using the Chiman. Yeah. Remember that improve ourselves is the best ever. That is the best investment for ourselves. Right. I hope that you like my dish sharing today and help me to share to all your friends and someone that you know, or maybe you have some sort of that basic background with the Chiman Dunja. Good to help them, because a lot of the things right now people need help. So I hope that with my sharing is benefit for all of you here. Okay, everyone, stay safe whenever you are. Bye-bye. Good night.